put it into law. And as McCain said, there will be sanctions on Russia. Congress will ensure it.
Wait, what's Russia doing now?
Getting sanctioned.
How often does a bill go back through though once the president vetoes it?
I mean, if it had the if it didn't have the support to go through without a veto, it's not gonna get the support to go through without a veto. Cause like the veto actually means something.
Zuckers could take all the money Trump has ever earned and wipe his ass with it. Wait, how rich is Trump?
No, I don't
think so.
3.4 billion.
Yeah, that's not
I'm
true.
pretty
I mean,
sure
isn't
Zuckerberg
the
could actually
main-
beat Trump in a money battle.
I don't. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm totally wrong. Zuckerberg is worth $55 billion. Never mind. He's on a whole other level.
Like, it's not even close.
Yeah, it's a whole order of magnitude greater than Trump. I didn't realize that.
And I think maybe that might be part of the reason
How
why
does
he's
it even
starting to
make-
turn around. And if he actually ends up running, it would make total sense, because if somebody, if suddenly businessmen are becoming popular, or not popular, if
I
they
feel like
actually
people
have
don't
a
realize this,
chance-
but we're going the wrong way. I don't think people realize this. When people talked about Trump being able to finance his own campaign so there would be no lobbying, that's not the point. Lobbying isn't bad because other people spend money. Lobbying is bad because we want people's interests represented, not wealthy businessmen's interests. When you have somebody like Trump running for president, you say, well, look, they don't need to lobby anymore. That's because a lobbyist is now running for president. That's not the good thing. So like when people talk about like this idea, like, well, wait, we can just get these really wealthy businessmen to run for president so we don't have lobbyists anymore.
really
That's
want-
lobbyists
So they can
running
help
for
all their
fucking
business
president.
friends,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but now they have no competition.
yeah, but it's like this is the exact wrong direction. Like this is the opposite of what
This
we
is like
wanted.
worse.
Yeah, but you just
You
don't
have
get it.
someone
I mean, the
directly
swamp's gonna
involved
get
with it.
drained.
Yeah, I'm draining that swamp. Oof.
Yeah,
Draining
this
it,
one's
dude.
gonna get drained out to only him.
Okay, so blast furnaces can only take 2 preheaters.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Guys are giving Trump a hard time. I think.
Oh yeah. How many blast furnaces have you built?
Only 1 for now, and then I'll see if I need more.
Okay, good.
I built 10 of these coke
What?
ovens, and I have a feeling I'm not gonna need all of them.
No, you'll want them. You'll want them.
I still can't get over the size of his hands, though.
Oh.
Just so
Guys.
little.
The funniest thing, like the only legitimately funny thing to come out of the Trump presidency is the stupid picture with the wrong date on it.
Wait, I don't understand.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
No.
The framed inauguration picture he has in the White House that he like has been showing off to people and has
Oh.
it dated as the 21st.
Really? No.
Wait, new link?
Yeah. ABC News, like when they got their televised interview with him, he like kept referring to it, and then when they panned the camera to it, like the date is wrong.
Was that the interview
Wait,
where like he
hold on,
was...
real fast. You can only have 2 blast furnace preheaters connected to a blast furnace,
Yes.
Yeah.
not 3.
No.
The back is for slag
And the
output.
front is for the steel when it's done.
Oh god, of course I knew that. All right.
No, the steel comes out the front, the slag goes out the back.
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, he said the steel.
That's when.
Well, it's still slag, right?
Hmm.
Are you laughing? It is. It's still slag. Fuck off.
This guy said steal a slag.
I didn't vote in this election because I hate how the electoral college works. Would you say I'm at fault for not voting? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, you're the reason Trump won.
Damn, it's fucking savage. Can I pull a
almost
Hillary
just let it
supporter
creep
onto
or
my
float.
stream to argue with? I'm actually getting Hillary supporters coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, do it, dude.
Do you think? I don't think they would.
No, I didn't
Do
mean that
it.
seriously.
How I think what you'd find if you got a Hillary supporter is you
Find a liar.
get the opposite of Trump supporters,
Maybe.
where they only talk policy.
What about that one Hillary supporter who always used to be in chat? President Donald Pump. Remember that guy?
He got perm banned.
Did he?
What did he kill on?
He had like
If you'd
multiple
done any
accounts.
real fact checking, you'd have known it was crap. In response to me saying Hillary Rodham Clinton was a horrible candidate. Oh no, I'm saying Rodham. Fuck. My bad.
Rip.
He was perm banned because he had multiple accounts and he was stalking Destiny on Reddit. I remember that dude.
Wait, who was? Who are you talking about?
President Donald Pump or whatever.
Oh, I remember. That guy was really creepy. Ooh.
Yeah, he like stalked you on Reddit and shit.
Yeah, and he had like 5 different accounts in chat that he would. Ooh, that was a weird dude.
That Hillary Clinton account. Damn, dude. What a guy.
Clinton bug.
Oh shit. Cheddars is asking me if I should play ranked.
Okay, at this point I have way too much steel. Does someone want it?
Can I use steel to make a drill?
Indeed, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Look at this. Hold on. That's a pretty funny tweet.
Are drills, do they require a lot to make?
Not as much as I thought they would, but they take quite a... You can search it on the right side what a
guy?
drill takes to make. Like, when you hit E.
Hey, Mike Spam, do we have the stuff to make a drill?
Yeah, I've got one.
Alright, I think I'll make one.
Like, checking the gold chest.
That fucking tweet. Is her description really condescending, elitist bitch?
Don't call it
Seems
that.
to be true.
Wait, did you end up debating this girl? Weren't you gonna debate this girl, Destiny?
Maybe, but. Gee, just fucking admit that Hillary had so much hate because she's female. It's so fucking obvious. When she was Secretary of State, she had a great approval rating from Americans. Go see for yourself. Then, as soon as she runs for president, the propaganda against her began and her approval went down. Listen, I am an SJW through and through, okay? I sit here and I fucking argue. Oh, look at my fucking YouTube. I argue about harassment and bullying of women more than anybody else, okay? Like, dude, I hate that shit, okay? But that being said, honest to God, I think that Hillary being a woman, I say this pretty decisively, had little to nothing to do with the outcome. There were honestly, I think that if Hillary was a better candidate, I think the Trumples would have went after the fact that she was a woman. I really
But
Oh,
there
Oh,
do
was so
believe
much
that.
other
Yeah, but
ammunition
they
for them to go
didn't.
for.
If you ever spent any time reading Poll, if you spent any time reading The Donald, they really never attacked Hillary for being a woman. It just didn't happen. It just never happened. You never really saw these attack ads. And there are a million different vectors that these people can attack. Women aren't fit to lead. Women don't really belong in these leadership positions. These are all classical arguments that I've seen people like this make before. People like my mom will say stuff like that. But these weren't the arguments being made anywhere, even on the most like insane boards on fucking 4chan or even in like the most insane threads on Reddit. Like this really wasn't what was happening. I don't really think that Hillary was ever really attacked for being a woman. It just didn't happen.
In fact, that's what made the Hillary is getting attacked for being a woman arguments look so dumb.
Looked so stupid because it showed that you had no fucking idea what the other side was arguing about.
I can't tell. Is this girl like an anti-jerker of you or something?
No,
'Cause she seems to be a fan.
No, she is, but she really liked Hillary, so she gets mad whenever I attack Hillary.
She only liked Hillary because she was a woman too.
Shit.
What about the
Damn.
stamina? I mean, when Hillary is like passing out outside and shit, like I don't know, you can probably make arguments for it, but I don't think the stamina was a huge argument though for why people didn't like Hillary. There were plenty of good reasons to attack the fuck out of Hillary.
Yeah, the
I mean,
stamina
well,
just came out at
Jeb
like a
having
crucial
low
time.
energy isn't what killed.
Hey, look,
Jeb.
you have to have
No.
lots of energy as a president, okay?
Can you not
Like,
pick on a jet ban?
You're running marathons all the time as a president. Stamina is really important.
Ask yourself
Bill Clinton had a lot
why-
of stamina. Sorry.
Stop. Fuck.
I mean,
Jeez.
if you want to say it was stamina, that begs the question.
Raises
Why
the question,
was
you
stamina
fucking cuck.
enough to
Sorry.
kill the
Oh,
Clinton
gum.
campaign?
Fucking hell, dude.
Can you repeat your question, Mike's fan?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, people who bring up weird excuses like that just beg the question of
Raise
why
the question,
is-
motherfucker. God damn it. But yeah,
Why
Hey,
is
Mike Spam, can you
argument
repeat that
X enough to sink the campaign.
Yeah, no, that's a really good counter argument, sure.
How many tweets have you exchanged with this girl? Holy fuck.
Only a few. I wanted to answer me. I want to know where the Hillary supporter is. I want to know how you feel that your candidate has completely fucking abandoned you. That her Twitter has gone completely radio silent since she lost the fucking election. That Bernie gave a speech during the fucking Women's March and
I saw
Hillary
it.
didn't even do it. Hillary wasn't even out there. What the fuck?
No. Did you see the only thing about her was like she's out there in
spirit?
and
Yeah, what the fuck?
Cardboard cutouts of her.
Yeah, it was so stupid. Holy shit.
Like, what the? Are you serious?
She's like the
It's as if she
the
never
god
actually cared.
emperor.
Yeah, it's almost like
Like
she
she's
never
the
gave a
best now.
fuck about any of these issues at all.
Almost like she's an elitist prick.
I mean, to be fair, you could say the same thing about Obama.
Well, wait, what do you mean?
Trump was
Obama
at the
gave
one.
his
pretty
8
sure he's on
years.
vacation.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean you could say the same about Obama?
I mean, like,
He's silent now?
technically, you could make the
He was
argument.
president for
Well,
8 years.
Obama
Let
yeah,
him relax.
I feel like he was president for 8 years, and I could be totally wrong, but I think that maybe it's a respect thing. I don't think you normally see presidents, like ex-presidents, come out like immediately right after being elected and give like really strong stances on political stuff. Actually, I don't think ex-presidents usually comment much on presidential affairs at all. Am I wrong? I guess Jimmy
No,
or
they don't.
Unless it's like complete autism that that
Isn't
person do.
Carter
Obama
close to
gave-
death?
Yeah,
He
Carter's
was.
like super old.
Yeah.
He's on his way out, isn't he?
he might, but he does more like philanthropy related stuff
Yeah,
than
it's a good
necessarily,
meme,
right? Yeah.
He's just around for the memes, I think.
But I guess like
No,
if you think
he's
about it, like
super
how
cool.
often did you
Yeah,
hear
like the
President
beginning
Bush giving strong commentary on Obama's presidency? Right? I don't
Yeah,
don't remember hearing this at all. Or like how often did Clinton comment on Bush, like or Bush comment on Clinton? Right? It feels sad that as an American I have to say that in a row, but
Well, in retrospect though, didn't Obama comment a lot on Bush as soon as he was in?
well, no. While
in the
he's president, it
presidential
makes
position?
more sense to have
Yeah.
these conversations,
Yeah,
right?
we were talking about after the presidency.
Yeah, I don't think that a president right after you leave office is going to be starting to give a bunch of comment. Like I don't think it's probably like some level of respect there, and then that's not really the most important
Is-
thing to do. Like,
I think that's just like a general rule with most leaders of countries once they've stepped down.
I think
Not
Obama
really.
just wants to spend time with his family at this
Oh,
point.
that's
Oh,
He gave
nice.
his 8
Trump
years.
just
At
signed
least in
another
England it is.
executive order.
He
For what?
needs to
God damn, what's
stop
the
letting
count?
him do that.
So
What's this
the
one?
one he just signed reorganizes the NSC and HSC. We have no idea what it actually says.
what is the HSC?
Yeah.
National Security Council, and I forget what HSC is.
Oh.
Oh, it's
like-
gonna be more spying shit. guaranteed.
Homeland Security
On it.
Council?
Oh, we're all fucked.
He needs to make sure people don't threaten his rule.
His
Hey, why is
Okay.
Hillary Clinton following Bernie Sanders on Twitter now? I just noticed that.
I thought they
Because he
always
started
did.
endorsing her,
Hmm.
probably. No.
Because
I don't
she
know.
realized there's
Pretty
a lot of
close
good
up to the
ideas.
top.
Because he's,
I
I
cause
mean,
he's
didn't
with
the
her,
Clinton
okay?
Foundation
pretty close
also,
to the
like,
top.
wind down
Hey,
their
look,
activities?
The real question is, why am I following Donald Trump on Twitter?
Oh,
follow
follow
memes.
real Donald Trump. Don't follow real Donald Trump.
What is real Donald Trump?
It's Gawker Media's account they have set up to filter out non-Trump tweets on the
Wow,
Trump account.
impersonating a president.
How do they know?
Sit the fuck
I'm-
down, mansplain. What the fuck?
Mansplain? The meme!
Damn.
Holy fucking shit.
Nice meme.
I live in Silicon Valley, California. You have no idea how much I actually hear people legitimately using mansplain as an
I've
argument.
never heard
off
someone say
yourself, you
mansplain like
dumb
in a
fuck.
conversation in my
Yeah,
life.
I've never heard it either.
It happened to me like 3 fucking days ago.
It's
Someone was, like,
literally
"Stop
the-
mansplaining."
I'm not trying to play the okay, I am an SJW now, so I can say these things. This is literally the equivalent of like what a racial slur is designed to do. You understand that, right? If a black person says fucking anything or does anything you don't like, you can always just call him a nigger and you win every argument by default, right? Because your opinion doesn't matter. You're fucking black. It's over, right? You throw out your racial slur and you're done, right? Shit like this is the same type of shit. Like, whoa, hey, here's my well-reasoned argument. These are my facts. Well, I don't believe. Stop mansplaining. Like, oh, okay, well, I can't say anything to you because I'm a fucking man. Like, you're literally like trying to discredit like every single thing I say because I'm a fucking man. Okay, dude.
Alright, look at this tweet. Look at this tweet.
Uh-oh.
This is
You ever
something-
try not being a man?
All right, where are you posting it? All right.
Actually, I identify as. I'm just gonna use that for
Hashtag
now.
Yeah, do it, please, please.
But I'm not trying to. I'm not a big transgender hater like you guys are, so I would never do that.
No, I
But
don't like transgender people, dude. Come on.
What's wrong with the open chest?
If
Why
I
can't
was
I make an
I
open
would totally
chest?
do it.
Is the open chest crafting broken for Botania? Anyone know?
No, you just need to use planks and not wood.
Oh, how do I make planks?
Just one wood converts to 4
Oh,
planks.
okay.
Hey,
It
Mike
looks
Sam,
so similar.
Is the crusher working?
Yep.
Use the arc furnace, not the crusher.
Where's that?
It's just further back. It'll double your ore and smelt it.
Gosh, cocoa takes so long.
Oh my god, people are so mad.
Aren't they always?
I don't know, man. This past week, it's been a ride.
only 1 week too, dude. Like how? Oof, we got 4 more years.
I know, my fucking Facebook
Totally, it's not a
is
Muslim
Trump.
ban, but we were totally.
And is it a Muslim ban?
Totally, it's not a Muslim ban, but we were totally prepared. It's working out very nicely. You see it at the airports, you see it all over. It's working out very nicely, and we're going to have a very, very strict ban, and we're going to have extreme vetting, which we should have had in this country for many years. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anymore. I was just looking for it. Anybody still got it? Screenshot it before people start asking for context.
Do you think it's weird that the Donald still exists as like an running for election subreddit? It's kind of like Donald Trump himself. You ever notice that? That like it can only be like a 100% positive echo chamber, even though he's already won the election. Like, why do you need the subreddit to function this way? Like, you can't be critical of him at all. Like, I don't know. It's kind of
Because they have nothing else going for them.
good
in
job,
their lives.
Don.
Destiny. There's still people who are protesting, saying that Donald Trump isn't their president. Of course, they have to be so positive, you know.
Yeah. Oh, in case they think he's not.
Okay,
Nice, man.
What's up?
so I'm looking at Predicted, and they've
Oh, more
got,
mods?
they've got McCain voting
Oh.
no on Tillerson.
Fucking hell, King.
I don't understand. Like, this feels like easy money, but clearly there's something I'm missing.
Wait, what is this? Reddit economics? A 20% border tax will cause insane price increases. A 107% minimum wage increase will not cause price increases. First of all, the minimum wage thing is retarded, but I don't think every single Democrat was going for that. But even if that's true, a 20% border tax is going to be a 20% tariff on every single product coming into the United States. There aren't even that many people that work minimum wage jobs or that would even be impacted by this minimum wage increase. To act like these two things are equivalent is actually fucking retarded. Why would you even say that? That's so fucking stupid that you would try to say these two things are equivalent. Holy shit. The fucking autism.
I don't
It's-
remember.
It's at like it's within like 0 to like 200 or
Here, I'll go
something.
tell you where my portal in the nether is, okay?
PLS
Wanna go
ban
up to it?
November 12th because he's just baiting in
Oh
all
my God,
caps like a
Destiny. There
autismo
needs to
cupcake
be a,
liberal. Either that
unfiltered
or
Trump
answer his
100
question
days
so he
episode.
can go back to jacking with Loli.
That would be memes.
What would be memes?
Oh, 100 days of Trump.
Oh, apparently I
presidency
am.
Unfiltered episode.
I am linked to the Nether Hub.
Oh,
Someone, I guess, linked because me and this dude share a portal.
It
I'll
seems.
go up and tell you where my portal is.
Huh?
I'm excited if we ever do another unfiltered. That would be awesome.
Also, right outside my Nether portal, there's a blaze spawner captured. That's awesome.
Donate to the patron and they'll do unfiltered.
Wait, there's no way to move those spawners, right?
No,
No.
you gotta make yourself a little like farm.
Yeah.
Why haven't
we're-
they tried to push up the piston?
Where are you in the Nether?
Oh shit.
Can you imagine being Trump's SCOTUS nominee? Like
I mean,
that hearing.
Once you've made the Supreme Court, who the fuck cares, right?
Oh, I'm at negative.
Well, made the
0,
Supreme Court, but
106.
he's not in it yet.
You far?
0, 106. I'm almost
Yeah.
at you.
You guys think with this
Yeah, I'm running
Muslim
through the
ban
Nether thingy.
on green card holders that people will start going to try to become citizens?
How? What? The wait process is massive.
I mean, the people that are here, not like caught outside of the country.
I mean,
Wait,
they
at 0, 100?
already.
0, 100. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
I wonder if they'll make it more difficult for people to become citizens. I guess.
Isn't having a green card almost like a citizen?
Yeah, but you
Not
you
anymore.
can't vote or.
The only thing a green
Oh,
card gets you is a trip over the wall.
Ah, nice meme.
What's your name? Final kill.
Final kill. Yeah, where are you?
I'm up right up on the above you. Are you below me? You below me?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh,
What's-
how the fuck?
What's your Y-axis?
116.
How the fuck do I get up?
I have no idea.
Those are stairs.
There
over
should be
here?
like a tower. Like
Is
you see a smooth stone tower. There's a ladder in there.
Yeah, but like the ladders go up to the level I'm in, but no higher.
I just build up at that point then.
You know what? I take back what I said earlier about sexism or whatever not playing into the election at all. I think that there were people that were making decisions for Hillary based on her gender, but I think it was I think it was mainly like 99% the people that were voting for her. Because the only time I ever heard that she's a woman rhetoric was for the people that fucking supported her. How pathetic is that? Now that I think about it. Because that was actually a really big, that was a really big thing. Like, I'm with her, like, world's first woman president, or U.S. first, but not world first. The United States first woman president and shit like that. Like, oh, that awkward fail. But in Indonesia, the Muslim country with Sharia law, haven't they had 2 female heads of state so far? The backwards Muslim country that is regressive in every way. Sweats to me.
The fucking meme where Bernie Sanders was
This doesn't work though.
sexist because he was running against Hillary.
Yeah.
What people say?
Was that really a thing?
Oh,
Yeah,
there were a
I
lot
never
of.
heard that once.
Yeah, I've heard it a lot. Like, you're sexist if you vote for Bernie instead of Hillary.
There were a lot of people saying that, yeah, that the only reason you wouldn't vote for Hillary is if you're sexist. I think that they tried to gaslight with that issue a lot, but I don't think anybody actually, like, took it up.
I mean,
Well, my ex believed it.
just a reminder that McCain told his racist supporters not to vote for him.
Damn.
Okay, where are you?
I'm at YX116. I'm trying to find where this fucking goes because there's no ladder or anything to get up.
You were right above me a second ago.
I was right above you? Wait,
Oh, okay. Apparently a little bit under half of American workers earn 15 an hour, so it would be more significant. I've only ever seen the numbers of how many people earn minimum wage, which is a really, really, really low amount of people. I want to say less than 2%. I could be wrong on that. Fuck, hold on. It might be higher than that. Okay, wages at or below the federal minimum made up 3.9% of all workers. So 3.9% of people make at or below minimum wage. And then I guess for making less than 15 an hour, it's about 40%.
Hey Dysentery, I finally got my first paycheck after graduating. So I can support my special artist. I'd also like to remind you of that offer I extended to you back when you played Bloodborne. I'm still
Wait, what?
prepared to gobble your knob anytime. Bonus meme ye.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, November 11th. What do you want? I don't know why this guy's spamming chat so much. I'm new. What side do you lean on, left or right? Oh fuck, I have my game listed. I shouldn't even be listed right now because I'm really just fucking around. I'm not. I don't align with either side.
Demito Bakokaliri Togalir Bamlala Drebebi.
EB chief suspected of helping compile the Trump-Russia dossier.
Wait, what's up?
Coordinates by 8.
Oh, just the most seems legit. Russia
Yeah, did you
claims
see-
heart attack killed, like, one of their moles.
Oh, nice.
I guess someone that was allegedly involved in the Trump dossier.
Oh,
The,
oh yeah, I heard the
yeah.
guy that died. He died. That was yesterday, wasn't it, or the day before?
Yeah. He died of a heart attack, just coincidentally after Russia
Listen,
found
it was
out.
just a heart attack.
It was
It's
a
fine.
little-
It was just poisoned by his enemies.
You mean it wasn't spontaneous uranium poisoning? They're getting better.
Maybe Putin
Sorry,
has
that
a death
takes
note
60
now.
years to kill someone.
Oh shit.
They have a death note, dude.
Do I have to take the coordinates of where the portal is in my base? Right?
Yes.
You take whatever coordinates you want your portal to be at, then you go to the nether. You divide them by 8, go to the nether, and put it exactly where it would be.
Except for the height one, because
Yeah.
it just have to be within.
The height is equal, the x and y is divided by 8.
Oh, you're growing all of your hemp outside, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can't grow this shit inside. It has to be grown outside.
It grows really, really
It grows
quick.
really slowly.
Yeah,
right?
it's insanely
Yeah.
slow. It's really like
Mine
not
grows
feasible.
quick. I can't even knock down
Inside?
my 50 by 50.
No, inside or outside?
outside.
Yeah, I was gonna
Outside,
say, I
yeah.
was like, I spent 4 hours waiting for like 7 pieces to grow.
Yeah.
And I think one went 20%.
I'll knock down my 15 by 15 farm, turn
it's 'cause,
around, and
you
half
need
of
a
it will already be grown
12,
back.
It's
Yeah.
probably because you need
No.
it as
I know
well.
you need a 12 light level, but even with 12 light, it still grows.
Yeah,
it needs
yeah,
to see
even
skylight.
like smothering that shit in torches didn't do anything.
Everybody has issues with it.
Sounds
Mine
good.
grows way too much almost.
Not
Yeah,
not
but
inside
We're talking
though.
about yeah, we're talking about inside. We're not talking about outside. Outside, it grows fast as fuck.
Oh god. Imagine Trump at the G20 conference.
Sugarcane grows inside just fine, right?
Everything, yeah, unless it's like some
Okay.
modded bullshit.
Alright.
Apparently it grows faster on sand than dirt.
Do you have a source for that?
No, but someone else made that claim last time.
I wouldn't believe that random ass bullshit.
I want to believe them. They're dirty fucking.
Oh
liars.
man, I'm doing some high level investigation work now. Figuring it out.
Found to grow faster.
As a
than
resident min
the
maxer, that is a
potted
lie.
plants.
Uh-oh, I think the server's crashing.
What?
I
What?
think you're just
No,
shit.
I
No
don't think
chance.
so.
Okay, someone's
You're
broken.
just-
Well, I mean, that is known.
Your scare tactics don't work here, hardballer.
Yeah, only I'm allowed to say the server's doing fine and then it crashes, okay?
But you haven't said that yet.
Server's
You
crashing.
did! I did. I actually asked as the server crashed and literally 2 seconds later it fucking dies.
Because you did it. You
Yeah,
cheated.
what
Yep.
the fuck?
You
I
can't
knew it
prove
was
it.
gonna happen.
Oh, and plus you gave Destiny the console command. Oh wait, no, that was like
Wait, what? Just slash stop?
It was probably all a ruse.
Okay, how do you make fucking the apple juice or the cherry juice or whatever?
I'm gonna submit a
Put
fucking
apple juice.
FOIA
Like a
request on the
squeezer?
server
Yeah.
so I can see like all the fucking logs. I want to see command history,
a
everything.
juicer
I
for
know
that.
Cage shut down the
You need a
server.
juice.
I can, the only thing you're gonna get in logs
Yeah,
is your
juicer.
ban message.
Oh, shit.
That's just the stone and a
Get him,
stone
Jake.
pressure plate.
I just
The
carry it
juice
around
is
in my
really
inventory. I'm surprised it doesn't have a durability or anything.
you have it in your kitchen, Destiny.
Wait, I
Still-
did? Fuck, hold
Yeah,
on.
just
the
right
bottom
click
left.
the cooking table.
Oh,
No, it was the bottom left of your tools, like the
No,
thing
but
on the
you
wall.
just right-click the cooking table, and it gives you access to everything connected to it.
oh, a juicer. Right-click the
Right.
cooking table. Okay, and
Yeah.
then select an item on the right to see its recipe.
What do you do with wither skeleton heads?
Make a
Ooh,
wither.
you can give it to me.
No.
Oh no!
You can make
Make
a
a wither
vegan.
with it.
I'll give you a stack of diamonds for every one head.
Oh, making the juice is really
Actually-
easy. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want that. I want a drill.
Make fruit salad.
I have
fruit
a drill.
salads.
Same.
But you could
Drill's so
trade
good.
those diamonds for a drill.
No, I can't. I've already tried.
Oh, Destiny, when you're looking in the cooking table, where it says like click on an item to view the recipe, it then says click again to make it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey,
Also-
pumpkins don't need water to grow, right? Or do they?
They do.
Everything does.
Does a plant need water to grow?
The only thing that doesn't need water to grow is I think it's cactus.
I usually just
Wait,
pour
if you
lava
have-
on my plants.
Cow in a jar. Do you have infinite milk?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Well, if you have a cow, you have infinite milk.
You know how you get the cow in the jar?
You drop an anvil on its head.
Mm-hmm.
While there's
Actually,
the
you drop an anvil on its head.
Yeah.
Literally how you do it. So fucking stupid.
Oh, sorry.
What you?
Bless you.
He doesn't
you.
want your blessings, dude.
So here's a question for you. If the executive order turns out to be illegal, is it illegal for Border Patrol to be enforcing it?
Yes.
Oh, be
Like, if
illegal?
I was Border Patrol, I'd actually be scared to start enforcing it because of that.
It would only be illegal after they rule it illegal.
Who's the piece of
follow
shit that
orders.
keeps putting trees around my house? I'm gonna fucking ban you.
You don't want trees?
Border
They're
Patrol
up
was-
against my house.
I'll surround your house in obsidian.
Border Patrol was telling people with green cards that they'd have to give up their green cards to be allowed back in the country.
Since that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why the ACLU mobilized.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly the kind of thing that I knew would happen, and I'm looking forward to.
You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, because once the case is decided, it resolves presidential power. Like it basically gimps the president.
No,
from
it
doing
doesn't
shit like this in the
resolve.
future.
It would be decided by saying he never has this power in the first place.
Yes, that's what
Not by
the courts are
limiting
gonna say.
his current power.
Well, but I think what esports is trying to say is right now the there's something to do with legal precedent where like a bunch of people can operate in a gray area, but then when an actual legal case comes through and then a judge says no, all of those other people now have to stop. And it's not like you're quote unquote limiting or taking away their power. It's more that you're clarifying it. So right now Trump might be able to operate in all of these EO gray areas, but if a federal ruling goes through and it's like this kind of shit can't happen, and then there's precedents, now a lot of other stuff will be up for debate. Like, well, maybe he shouldn't do this, because now there's legal precedents that not all of it is allowed.
So there's basically three realms of power that the president can act under. One is under constitutional power. One is under strict orders from Congress, like enforcing a law. And then third is basically pursuant to national security. So most of the executive orders that Trump is signing is under the third, and it's a matter of, okay, is this sufficient within, his constitutional provisions or what the law prescribes? Because he could ban people from certain countries, but to sit there and say there needs to be a religious test, that's not going to hold.
I mean, like I was saying earlier, the religious tests probably won't be.
Oh, it's flat out illegal. There's already been a Supreme Court case that says that you can't have that sort of stuff. You can't.
But they're not citizens.
It doesn't matter. You cannot discriminate immigration based off protected classes outside of nationality. Like, you can't sit there and say, like, a white person from France can get in, but a black person can't solely based on their race or their religion.
Well, but that's what it is right now,
I've
isn't it?
been reading.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, it was never explicit. There was a Supreme Court case on it, but it never explicitly dealt with it. It was dealing with something else, but they more or less in the opinion alluded to that fact. So it's one of those things, like, once you have a straight Supreme Court case on it, and they're like, yeah, we already talked about this. It's not an issue. You shouldn't be allowed to do this. It'll make it very clear.
I mean, what I've been reading is that they can't contest it on that, and that the ACLU is having to find another avenue to do so. Because
it's from the 80s, and it had to do with Haitians basically suing for their right to be allowed in as immigrants versus other people, and they were saying it was based on their race. And the Supreme Court said, no, we don't think it's based off your race, but there are methods to protect your protected class rights by allowing you to appeal, because the president could not discriminate against you based on your race or your gender, just based on your nationality. And that was basically what the case came down to, was that they were saying Haitians couldn't come in, but Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and stuff like that could.
Sounds like legally all he has to do is rephrase it.
Yeah, I mean that's why he did the ban on the countries as well. Like that covers his basis to where he can sit there and say, well, I'm only banning based on nationality. So the religious.
Well, but didn't he also say religious minorities were allowed in as well?
Yeah, so what they'll do, probably will happen is he'll just have to do a blanket ban on those countries when the court case comes down and nixes the religious tests, which is what he had already said in the executive order to begin with.
Because, like I was saying earlier, the religious test was used in the 40s.
Yeah,
What's
a lot of
the
shit in
religious
the
test?
40s was considered legal, like interning Japanese Americans just based on their race, even if when they were
How did
citizens.
they do the religious test?
Specifically Jews escaping the Holocaust were given prior.
What do you mean? Like how?
Hadri's asking
They're
is like,
Jewish?
what is the test? Like,
Yeah,
what do they
how
do?
do they
to
test?
I don't
confirm?
remember what the test was, but I
Ask
know
if
we
they wear a yarmulke.
prioritized Jews.
Oh god.
Can we get a mod that makes it so that if you just jump from one square up, you can't fucking destroy your fucking crops?
I agree.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of mods that add crops or crop blocks that do that.
Alright, so when are we getting out?
Just put tankers in. I want tankers so bad.
Hey, where's Mike Spam?
Right
there.
here.
Can you download the fucking mods or whatever for Mac?
For back?
Mac, you fucking idiot.
For
It's
Mac?
Java. You could run it on a fucking potato, dude.
Well, I'm playing Minecraft, boys.
Oh god.
Where's your tier 2 there?
I remember when this server was fun, and then.
Oh. Where's that tier 2, Mr. Moon?
Yeah, one second. I gotta chill out a little bit I'm not chilling myself.
I got you, Mr. Merton.
Whoever gives me tier 2, I will release information on goddamn
You
Twitch.
have no power here.
You can go subscribe on Twitch as well.
Holy
only
shit.
$5.
Mike Spam, have you seen this outside JFK?
What?
Twitch
Holy
plus
shit,
T1
look.
is.
Yeah.
Protests
No.
exploded? What?
Not explosion, you fucking retard.
These fucking Muslims. I can't believe it.
This
You
is already
break
right
that
on the
joke.
man, dude.
Be honest.
Actually, I'm gonna meme jack that right now.
You piece of shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, I am Hence
I
Machine's
lost
brother.
Steven.
Don't even waste your time with me, guys.
Yeah, in fact, there was a call to organize all the activists in one place. Saw that like half an hour ago.
How many
Are you
people
gonna
are here?
join the protest, Steven?
I don't know. JFK that's a long ways away, dude.
Yeah, he
Dude,
doesn't want to
JFK
explode.
is dead. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a long way to
Muslim,
go
dude,
just
like-
to explode.
I went across the country to explode all over your mom. I'm not even saying
Hijack
it.
the plane.
Just stop.
This is a lot of fucking work, dude.
Yeah. I'll wait for you.
Aww.
Jesus Christ. 58,000 Iraqis who were
You still
promised a
live here.
chance at visas for helping our military have now, like, been told, get fucked.
Nice. Maybe they can
Nice.
stay in Iraq and go find.
Now they go join ISIS.
Oh my. Did you see? Apparently, JonTron made those same comments. Why don't Syrian refugees just stay and build their country and make it better instead of coming here?
No, he said like, why don't illegals just stay and make their lives better rather than coming illegally?
Yeah, but right after that, Sargon started talking about like Syrian shit. Was he referring to Syrian refugees as well? I couldn't tell. Yeah,
He was
I remember it.
referring to everyone.
Have you seen? I think more people need to see, like, when you look at pictures of Aleppo, it looks like a cringeworthy Hollywood producer who is trying way too hard to make a place look war-torn. Like, you look at the pictures, and if it was like a Hollywood movie, you would say nobody would waste ammo destroying this much of everything. This is so stupid. Like, it is unreal how fucked. We'll go look at some.
Is that why we agree Aleppo's a fake news?
Oh my god, like the pictures of the destruction
Alternate
are unbelievable. Like, oh.
At least we won, right, guys?
We did it, Dan.
Hashtag liberal tears.
I don't even know where you would start, dude. I would leave. I don't think I would be anywhere in this place. It's so unbelievably fucking destroyed. Like, oh my fucking god.
One thing you'll notice about the executive order that didn't go through is there's no more call for safe zones in Syria.
I don't think they were ever gonna. How are you gonna get? How many different people would you need to come together to be okay with that? Turkey and their interests. Russia, Assad and his
we're
interests.
not doing that.
Yeah, like, and what does a safe zone become? Doesn't a safe zone just become a refuge for extremists or for moderates or any kind of government opposition force, like, or recruitment ground? Like, I don't know. That just seems like seemed like a meme that was never.
Has been.
Yeah. Are you gonna defend your? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Damn,
and
Dustin, why you gotta be
ISIS
so
has
abusive on
already,
Twitter?
like, ISIS's propaganda wing has already spun up the "Don't help the Americans, they'll turn your back on you."
I don't know. That's not like. I don't agree with calling that propaganda. Like, usually propaganda is
No,
when you mislead
ISIS's
somebody.
propaganda
No, yeah, no, I
is
know. But I'm just saying that, like, it's not even propaganda. Like, it's
real.
actual truth.
Yeah, like, it's
America
true.
wants to ban you from going there because you're a fucking Muslim. Like, that's not even propaganda. It's just a
Well, that's
fucking
just the thing,
fact.
though. We can't even fucking help our own veterans. Do you think like anybody outside of our own military is going to receive any kind of like preferential treatment
Well,
ever?
I mean,
But
the
that makes
meme
it so
has
much
always
harder
been-
for U.S. troops all over the world. Then
The estimated that the
the
amount of
left's-
property destroyed in Syria amounts to $1,000 billion. I've heard that wasn't it like 1/5 of the population has been killed or fled? It's like an insanely high number of people, like the equivalent of the equivalent of like 60 million Americans being killed. Like, it's insane. Sorry, go ahead. Well, somebody was talking. I think I interrupted them, and now they're not talking. Feels bad.
Well,
I'll be jumping.
I was done with what I was saying. I was saying that it just makes it harder for U.S. troops later on. Why would anyone want to help them?
When
What is
this tweet,
$1,001 billion?
$1 trillion.
Yeah, so why not just say $1 trillion?
Depending on the types of reports you're reading, sometimes you'll list things in thousands or millions. So some people might say like 2,000 millions, depending on what figures you're comparing it to in different reports. It depends. Or sometimes when you talk about immigration, whatnot, people will list things as like written numbers in thousands, and you'll have like 10,000 thousands or something.
Plus, if you say just 1 trillion instead of, it doesn't seem that much, but.
Or well, I don't know if it's that much, but I mean, so depending on the reports you read, you can say that. Oh, this tweet is funny. When Michael Moore, Dick Cheney, and the Pope are all on the same side of an issue, if you're on the other side, you're probably an asshole. Destiny, maybe you want to share your house with a Syrian family. I wouldn't mind trying to resettle someone. Sure, I don't give a fuck. Do you think you'll find a hypocrisy like in my stance? I already said I'm fine with higher taxes and I'm fine with helping out when I can. I have no problem doing it. I make plenty of fucking money. I got tons to spare, dude. If there's some people that need help or whatever. Yeah, I think that it's to some extent. I think it should be your duty as a human to look to that if you're like in a better off position to help people that are in a fucked area. Why do you think Hadri donates so much to me? Because he sees how.
All right, boys. Mr. Moon fun coming up. You heard it here.
I hope the whitelister doesn't work for Mootin.
Yeah, me too.
Who the fuck are you, motherfucker? Link me your Facebook right now.
All right.
Up, doctor.
Well, right.
Chill out,
The
Mr.
server was good while it lasted.
Talk is cheap, Destiny. What do you want me to do? You want me to fly to Syria and find a family and fucking fly them
Call
back?
a Syrian up. Bring him in.
Adopt all
Get him in your house.
Everyone but a Syrian though.
Destiny, you should go sponsor like one of those adverts you see on TV, like sponsor a Syrian family for like $5 a month.
Yeah, $5 a month, boys.
Aw.
20 cents a day, just 20 cents.
And they'll send you pictures every month.
What are they
What if the
doing?
kid
Like, people
dies
do that and
and
the
like
fucking
don't tell
family
you?
dies.
Just like
the
a dead
photos
body.
just
Oh, no.
change. You're like, what
Oh,
happened
U.S.
to
ambassador
Joaquin?
to Iraq.
Do you think you get your 20 cents
Oh my
back?
god.
Like, they send you, like, a
wait.
picture of their house.
So wait,
Picture of
if
a
the
ball.
children die, do they just stop sending you pictures?
No, that you get your 20 cents back.
The U.S. ambassador to Iraq is what?
Has just warned the Trump administration the Iraqi government is considering banning all American passport holders entry to the country.
Well, no one.
Oh. So
Oh,
one of
all
the
six-
one
that
of the
was-
strange things going on in Iraq right now, a very interesting thing is that after Malachi left his position and then he was replaced by the new kind of moderate dude, the United States hasn't really been helping as much as the Iraqis would like us to, and that their leader has publicly in interviews spoken about looking to Russia for help in dealing with ISIS, since it's so politically unpopular right now for America to do anything in Iraq. That was a position that he was considering. So if Iraq were to move towards banning U.S. people, and then they were to look to Russia for help, you essentially have Iran Jr. created, right? You've got a Shia majority that would align itself with Iran and Russian interests, and then you've completely lost that country as an ally.
Good job.
Well,
So
the
take that as a
important thing is
declaration
it
of
would
war
mean
and
that
we'll be
no
back
Malachi,
U.S.
not Malachi, sorry.
journalists-
What'd you say?
Well, it would mean no U.S. journalists could enter the country.
Nice.
I mean, that's not so much the issue. It's
Yeah, that's a minor thing. I think that the banning of it would be the severing of U.S. relations there from Iraq. That would actually be like the final like drop of like this is a completely lost conflict where nothing good was salvaged from it.
yeah, but that worries other Arab countries because then
Oh,
we
sure.
have another Iran to deal with.
Sure, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Well, worries your countries and your people, since you hate the Shias so much.
God, we talk
President
back
Trump
when we
on
were
the
like,
executive
big and
order.
winning.
We were totally prepared. It's working out
For your
very
Syrian
nicely.
family.
Thanks, Philite. Or Philite.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Never mind. I was reading chat and I was trying to respond to someone in chat.
Well, that's your first
But
mistake.
yeah. Not your chat, like Minecraft chat.
Oh.
I accidentally hit a zombie pig in the nether, and now there's 30 of them.
Good job.
I can't believe Tommy Lauren tweeted this autistic picture. I'm fuck, dude. Every time I see this shit, I want to go back to when I said maybe violence is acceptable for some people, dude.
Nathan
in the picture with the quote,
It's
she
the
actually
kid.
I just retweeted another picture. Holding. I can't believe that stupid bitch has never fucking been in a fight in her whole life, let alone in a fucking country that's being destroyed by like 5 different groups at any one point in time, saying that these people need to stay and build their country. What a stupid fucking idiot. Oh my god.
You should tell her
A
to go help
bunch
them
of
build their
retired
country.
CIA agents are now coming out against the ban, saying that internally the CIA is probably panicking.
It's, I don't know, dude.
I wouldn't.
It's a nightmare, dude.
Don't worry. Listen, guys. He's gonna pivot soon. Okay? He's pivoting soon. It's happening.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Does the man sleep? He should.
He gets 4 hours of sleep apparently.
I get 4
Yeah,
hours
dude,
of
he
sleep
tweets
at
at 3
night.
a.m.
Well, dude, I
yeah,
mean, he's
yeah,
got to
you
wake
can
up
do it.
early for the fucking O'Reilly
No,
or whatever.
if you follow his Twitter account, it's 7 p.m.
Jesus Christ.
daily. He starts tweeting. 7
Yep.
a.m. Eastern.
Is that when he's watching
Yeah.
his news
Is it even?
segments?
Is it a good
Multitasking?
morning or is it like?
Every single controversial Trump tweet that happens, go look at the time. It's within 15 minutes of 7 a.m. on the East Coast.
I love waking up for work every morning and just going, "Yep, what kind of Donald Trump shit posting can I look at today?" on
I mean, I
Twitter?"
can respect. That's what I do
Never
when I get
fails.
up. When I get up in the morning, I actually get my phone
Yeah,
out and
we
I check
know,
my
dude.
Twitter before I even get out of bed. Those tweets you see first thing, I'm still in bed, dude. I'm trying to be like, all right, who's gonna
Yep.
get savage today on Twitter?
But the thing is, this is making a lot of comedians' careers as well, which isn't on the
The
flip
Daily
side.
Show got infinitely funnier when Donald Trump
Exactly. I was just about to say.
Maybe.
I'm waiting for last week tonight.
I
to
mean,
come.
that was
Yeah,
the
same.
Daily Show in 2000, like, in the Bush
Exactly.
administration.
Oh god.
Fuck, dude. I don't mind the Trevor or Noah dude or whatever the fuck his name is, but
Yeah.
I
It's
miss.
not Jon Stewart. Yeah.
Dude, I want Jon Stewart here right now, dude.
I
oh
mean,
my
wasn't
god.
the
can
Jon
watch
Stewart
Colbert,
meme that it
but it's
took
not the
Jon
same.
Stewart a while to become funny?
Yeah, it did, of course. Or like, honestly, like in all the times that I've seen him talk and everything, Jon Stewart honestly seems like one of the most level-headed, intelligent people in terms of like commentary on United States politics. Like the interviews that he gives or whatever are. Did you ever watch him? This isn't really political here, but did you ever watch him annihilate Kramer on his show?
Yeah.
That is easily the best, like, savage interview I've seen of any interview ever in my entire life. Like, I have never seen, like, a more uncomfortable interview where, like, the guy was not afraid to go absolutely fucking ham on the person he was interviewing. Oh my god. Like, Kramer, like, 3 times in a row, Kramer would say something, and Stewart would pull out the video of him completely contradicting it afterwards, and Kramer would give, like, an awkward laugh because he was so completely fucked. Oh my god.
I had one problem with Jon Stewart, and I have it with what's his face on HBO.
Don't
John
say Bill
Oliver.
Mayer. Don't say
Yeah,
Bill
John
Mayer.
Oliver.
Oh, okay.
And that specifically, they do this thing where they say we're comedians, so we're not obligated to report facts. But then they run their shows like they're doing reporting. And then every single time they get something wrong, they fall back to, we're comedians. People shouldn't take what we're saying.
So I disagree with that, but I agree with the principle. So let me unpack this.
I agree with the
When you look at
principle,
when you look at how the Daily Show was situated, I think that it looks pretty spoofy. Like, yeah, it's on Comedy Central. They're surrounded by programs that are comedy programs. I think that all of the news, they use bad words, they make funny jokes. Like, I feel like even though there are people that might get a lot of their political information from these shows, I feel like if you're a reasonable person, you should understand that it is politically related, but you're watching a comedy show first and foremost. This probably shouldn't be your main source of news, even if some people make it. I don't think that that's necessarily the same, because that defense you're talking about, that's the same defense that people like Rush Limbaugh or Glenn Beck use when your entire show is heavily involved in discussing politics in detail, and you report on the news, and your shows are embedded with Fox News updates and ABC report updates, and when all of the shows and when all of the shows around you are all politically oriented as well. Like, talk radio hides behind that it's just entertainment thing a lot as well, but I don't think it's quite the same way. I mean, as Jon Stewart said, his show literally came on after a show about puppets making prank phone calls. Like, it's kind of hard, and the real frustrating thing was when other people, like the 2 guys on Crossfire, were trying to quote unquote hold him accountable when those guys are actual real news shows on news channels doing news reporting, and then they're trying to say, well, Jon Stewart's show wasn't hard hitting enough. Like, I don't think that that's quite fair.
I mean, I think Jon Stewart has way more leeway than... Why can I not remember his name?
Oliver?
Tucker.
Yeah.
John Oliver.
Or John Oliver.
When John Oliver, like, says that in defense of mistakes, I really...
Well, John
I don't
Oliver
think John
also said that people should be fact checking his show.
Sure. I don't
He
think
said
John
that.
Oliver, when you talk about, like, is Last Week
And doesn't
Tonight
he
his
show
whole
his
show, or is
sources on the screen?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he does now.
is it just is like that? Is Last Week Tonight like a
Super
whole
whatever
show,
it is.
or is it just a segment in his show? It's a whole show.
It's
a
a
whole
30
show,
minute.
it's a whole
It's a
show.
1 hour show, I think.
But if you just watch it on YouTube, you only get a small segment.
Okay, yeah, because that I don't think he can hide that behind entertainment. That is very clearly like I don't think I don't think Last Week Tonight fits on the same realm as
Yeah.
like the Daily Show. I don't agree with that at all. I would consider that to be a politics show. Period. Like just period.
What a segment has he been wrong about, by the way?
There's been a couple of times where he'll sort of misconstrue things to fit the agenda of the episode. Even if the conclusion he's making isn't wrong, he'll have some really sketchy facts.
Sure.
Yeah,
Or-
but like which one?
Oh wow, damn, you're gonna go.
Yeah.
One of them memers.
Damn, Daniel.
Wait, what's wrong?
Didn't mean anything by it. I was just wondering which one was wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know which one.
I
he's
got
talking
the
about
source for
that's
that,
wrong.
buddy.
Wait, was that Tostadellas?
Wait, is this real? The New York City taxi workers just called for a work stoppage starting at 6 p.m. No pickups or drop-offs to JFK?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No way.
Anyone here
No
flying?
way that's real.
Anyone here flying?
Can I get a link to that?
This is from The Nation magazine editor and publisher, 165,000 followers. Do you think?
I'm
That
not
sounds
saying-
like fake news.
No one else is.
Rev up those Ubers.
This was
please.
tweeted literally 15 minutes ago.
If that's real, that's
Yo,
fucking
what if we had a
crazy.
general
You
strike?
need, in order for this to work, you need Uber and Lyft need to step in and do it as well.
Yeah, really.
I was just gonna say because otherwise Uber's just gonna fill that gap and.
Well, no, they wouldn't be able to fill all of it. They wouldn't be able to fill all of it, dog. Fucking taxis
Dude,
are the
can you
life and blood
imagine
of them.
the
Prices would
Pricing on
skyrocket.
it, though?
Yeah, yeah, and the
Can you
surge,
imagine that
the
surge
surge
the surge
pricing?
pricing. You're paying $500 for a trip to the closest hotel.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That'd be insane.
Real talk, there is a lot of fucking Uber drivers in New York City.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure,
there's a
but
lot
if you go to
happening,
like if you go to
yeah.
any large airport, unless it's different than the last time I was from there. Actually, I don't think I've flown through JFK, but like LAX and shit. Even when there's a lot of Uber drivers and shit, there are the massive lines of taxis always.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Where
yeah,
the people
but that's
landed?
gonna be replaced by Uber
Politico
drivers.
doesn't have it. Let me see.
I
if
mean, yeah, but it's still gonna be fucked.
Oh, the New York Taxi Workers, that Twitter account, the New York Taxi Workers Alliance, tweeted it 45 minutes ago. I don't know if this is. Maybe that's not all taxi drivers. Maybe it's just the people that are in the New York Taxi
I'm
Workers
not
Alliance.
seeing it on
maybe some
CNN or
union.
Politico.
Is Lyft even allowed to service the airport?
I'm not sure.
Is Lyft?
I
Usually
don't
banned
know
in
about-
certain areas.
I don't know
Is
about
there-
New York, but in LA they just got the right to actually.
Yeah, I
go
was like,
out
is
to the
Lyft
thing.
even big in America? I thought it was
I think
mainly
they
Uber.
just like. I think they get.
Lyft and
charged
Uber is
extra.
about the same.
I mean,
Yeah,
well, I know
like,
Lyft.
big
I know Lyft like started in like what is it, Europe or some shit, and wasn't as big in America. But then Uber blew up in America.
Apparently, they're doing it
And then now they're
for
trying to
1 hour. The no drive thing is apparently 1 hour.
1 hour.
1
That's it.
hour.
I mean,
that'll
that's
be helpful.
oh shit, dude.
Shut
I mean,
down
there's
for
a
a day.
lot
and you
At
get
that
changed.
point, they might as well just wait till it's the deadest part of the day.
We're gonna do 1 hour. It's gonna be between like 2 to 3.
But then again, I guess taxi drivers do make most of their money and can't really like even. I don't know how much money they would lose just not even giving rides for an hour.
I feel like this wouldn't even change anything.
I mean, it's a decent statement.
It is, but there's
Well,
so many like.
it's going. Even 1 hour is going to have such a like backfill effect.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
just
over an
because
airport
of
like
how
JFK.
many people go through.
How long did the
JFK.
Reddit turn off for the
It was 24 hours for
That
SOPA.
was a
24 hours,
full
yeah.
day,
Oof, those are tough times.
and
Yeah.
I actually had to
right.
do work that day. That was terrible.
Imagine if Twitter had to shut off for a day, dude. Could you even go a day, Steven?
Dude, I don't think
Twitter
its stock
shut off,
price
I
can
think
handle
our-
it.
Dude, I think our
Yeah.
fucking.
An
I think the
executive
government would
order.
collapse if Trump can't
What's
tweet
the
for one
stock at
day.
right now? Oh, 16.
Oh my god, what would happen if Trump didn't have access to Twitter right in the
Well,
morning?
wait.
order for them to bring it back.
That's
up.
the other thing.
Bro.
Apparently, he's been tweeting from his personal unsecured phone, like just
Yeah.
freely in the White
Apparently-
House.
Did you see that
All
his
of
Twitter
them.
That sound
account?
like
Did you see
cake.
that his Twitter account was registered to a Gmail address?
Nah.
The Gmail account thing.
Did he at least have two?
That's- Yeah, the Gmail account thing is kind of a meme.
A little bit,
because
yeah.
Gmail is the most secure email platform.
Sure, and it's not like a private server, but I don't know. It's still pretty funny.
He's not using AOL. Shit.
It's just the fact that he's carrying around an unsecured phone in big parts of the